Look at stock ticker symbol EMSF, currently traded at 0067, guys. There's a lot going on here. What's going on? Well, let's take a look. This one's been one of those dormant stocks right here that really, I mean, look at 100 shares traded on October 13th, and then you get 3.8 million shares traded. Then the next day, 149,000 shares traded to 15,000, and then kaboom to nothing again, right? Look at that. EMSF. And then all of a sudden, right here on the 15th and 16th and 17th, boom. Now this thing has really shaped up now, guys. I would really watch this one. Really watch this one as far as the chart goes. We can sit here and put up lines all day long. You guys are really at one of those spots right now that I would look to see break right there. You guys are right at that line. If that 0068 falls, man, this thing's going to explode, in my personal opinion. I think probably go up to 0094 fairly quick. And then after that, it's going to be a little bit higher levels. I mean, you can probably snap that up there at 0137 after it makes that almighty penny break. That's always a hard thing for all penny stocks to get through. What we're going to be watching for.
Yeah, so I don't see any press releases on them from a while, since actually September. And that last press release, right, it was something regarding them filing a patent. So I'm not sure, like, with this movement right here, what's going on with that. Let's see. I mean, I can go into the 10Q. The 10Q was up on the 14th. So I'm just pulling that up right now, and I mean, they're growing. It's definitely growing because I mean the cash went from the June 30th, 2016 with 1,974 on hand to 28,523, and everything seems to be going up. Let's see. Yeah, so about that, I'll go back to that press release right there. That press release right there was regarding them filing for a patent that had something to do with on-demand medical transportation platform. So it was in September 9th, 2016. EMS Find completes a patent filing for on-demand medical transportation platform. So they were pleased to announce that New York-based law firm Meister, Siegelig, and Fine has completed filing of the patent application with the United States Patent and Trademark Office related to EMS Find's on-demand mobile medical transportation platform designed to connect healthcare providers and patients with medical transportation companies to schedule any type of transportation, ALS, BLS, wheelchair, and paratransit. Title of the invention is System and Method for Requesting Healthcare Related Transportation. So, I mean, I've looked at it really quick, and it said something about it being almost like an Uber for the transportation of healthcare. And I mean, I actually, I'll read about the company. EMS Find is a transportation network company focused on developing and operating a B2B and B2C on-demand digital platform designed to connect the healthcare providers, dispatchers, and patients to a network of medical transport companies throughout the United States. Industry's first patent-pending on-demand mobile application links healthcare providers and patients with the closest medical transportation providers. The platform enables social workers and case managers to schedule medical transportation in a timely and efficient way based on the type of medical transportation which best fits each patient's needs. The EMS Find app works on any smartphones, tablets, or laptops and allows users to connect in real time to nearby pre-screened medical transportation companies, whatever the medical transports are needed and fit. So that is that. I mean, that's the application they filed. I mean, I'm not really sure what's going on with that. We haven't heard anything from them since. Besides, obviously, that quarterly that is there available for anybody to see. So, I mean, you just basically type in the ticker symbol EMSF, go right into the filings, and you'll see it right there for the, let's see, what they 10, like 214. It's right there on the top, the 10Q. So if you want to go and look at that and get a sense of what they're going through or where they're at, within the company. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of information within that company right there. But for me to obviously go over it in the next, 2 minutes. It's impossible. But what I'm seeing is they definitely, even the cash flow for operating activities, last year they showed a negative 773,653 to this year they're showing a 261,000 negative. So I mean, there's that's over roughly like almost 500,000 of a difference in change right there for what they're creating. I mean, I know somebody that has a company like this. They transport, medical people to like different doctors and everything else. So I kind of have an understanding of this industry right here. Not like thoroughly, but I know that there's obviously a demand for it because it's kind of a mess. Like his biggest problem, like my buddy that owns one of these companies, he basically owns like ambulance services that will go and like, bring patients to different doctors' offices. But his biggest problem is like the scheduling. So like, sometimes he'll bring a patient someplace and the next thing you know that you're waiting on the doctor and then everything else gets tied up. So it's not like, just being like a taxi cab driver, because then you got to sit there with the patient within the doctor's visit. And then also you're basically at the time of everybody else, and it makes it very difficult. So, I mean, if these guys are able to kind of fix that actual issue somehow, some way, I mean, the sky's the limit. But I don't know of too many elderly people that are texting, but at least all the healthcare service providers do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Good old baby boomers and, millennials, you name it. Taking care of our elders. That's pretty much it, Dave. I mean, it seems promising. It's on the QB.
All right, guys. So, again, for everything that Joe just went through, is available over here on InvestorsHangout.com. Company profiles, time and sales, recent news, filings, and financials, and the message board. You can share with tens of thousands of other investors just like yourself. And again, as far as the chart goes, I'm going to put this one right up here on the board. 0065. Watch for 00682 to break. The stock is ready to move. Resistance at 006801. Support at 004228. Chart technical analysis alert. The stock is getting ready to explode. I am going to say that right here. So when EMSF is pinned everywhere, it's the most talked about stock, week or two, you know that you heard it here first. Everything right here is really shaping up. Again, look through the stuff. Joe just gave you a nice doorway to start. Head over to InvestorsHangout.com/live to let us know about the stocks that you're following. We'll be sure to take them and add them to the list just like this. And as always, make sure you subscribe to stay updated with the hottest stocks in the market.